Hello there YouTube, this is Quinn, that's Snazzy iPhone guy, and this is the video review of the iCarbons skin for iPhone 4. Now, these look like carbon fiber. They're actually not carbon fiber, and that's understandable because the cost of carbon fiber is quite expensive, and these skins only run you $24.99. And it's a very interesting idea, and stick around till the end because there may be a giveaway. Anyway, so these are pretty cool little skins. As you can see, and as I stated earlier, they do have this carbon fiber-esque texture. If we take it up close here and focus, you'll notice that you get this very refined, very sexy, carbon fiber look. You also get the sound, if you can hear this. It sounds like carbon fiber as well. Again, though, it's not actually carbon fiber. It's a material that is just used on the 3M stickers, but it does look excellent. Now, the cool thing about these is it's a full body wrap, and there's very few skins that are like this. There's a ton of skins out on the market that have, some type of covering, some type of wrap. They're usually back or rear facing screen shields like the Jealous skins or the Ivy skins. No, not Ivy skins. The Jealous skins or the Music skins, etc. But iCarbons actually does a full body style skin, and it's one that looks very sexy. So first of all, we have this white one right here. This is what came with the package. So for $24.95, you get the white one. You get a black carbon fiber Apple logo. You can do reverse, so you can do black with a white logo, or you can leave the logo untouched. This comes as a separate skin, as a separate piece, so in theory, and technically, you could leave this off altogether and just make it the bare Apple logo. So that's cool. You have full access to your camera here. I experienced no flash issues. There were no problems whatsoever, which is always nice to know when you're spending money on a skin that you're not really quite sure about. If we take a peek at the side here, you're going to notice that you get this very good looking fit. You have the SIM tray that's open, so you can pop SIMs in and out, which is nice without taking this off. One thing I wish there was access to, which very few people are going to actually need, but I wish there was screw hole access down here. But you have your speakerphone, you have your microphone, and then you have your dock connector. And then, like I said, there are no access to the screws, which for most people, they're not disassembling their iPhone, but when you do, it's kind of a bummer because these skins don't come off very well. If we go to the top, you're going to find the headphone jack, the microphone, and the sleep wake button. On the side, like I stated, the SIM card, and then on the other side you have full access to your volume buttons, which still remain buttons, and the sleep wake switch, the vibrate/silent switch. So as you can see, this is a band that wraps around, so it starts here and goes all the way around and ends right here, which is very cool. There's no there's absolutely no antenna gate that comes into play. I mean, you get awesome signal all the way through, and it doesn't degrade or interfere with that whatsoever. You have, in terms of the front screen, you have this bottom portion. It comes with a button. I pulled that off because I didn't like it, but it comes with a white button. So you can add that if you so choose. And then, of course, you have access to your camera and your proximity/light sensors, and then your speakerphone. But other than that, this is a full skin. As for application, I didn't find it very hard to install at all. I did it in my car in probably 2 minutes, but I know that there are some people out there that don't have the easiest time installing Shield. So this may be a little bit difficult, especially this front-facing one with these strands that come down the sides. If you're not experienced with screen shields, it may be a little tough to get, but the good thing is, like an invisible shield, and yeah, a static screen shield's kind of this way, but like an invisible shield, you can kind of peel it back up and back and forth and try a few times over and over again. I mean, it's not first time, you have to get it right, so that's good to know. Other than that, though, it's very sleek, looks very awesome, and has this full body scratch protection. This is the most protective screen shield I've ever seen. I mean, well, shield in general, but I mean, it's pretty thick. It's about 1/8 of a millimeter thick, which doesn't sound that thick, but it's pretty thick. I mean, you could take a pen or a knife to it and you wouldn't scratch the back of your iPhone, which is very good to know. I think it's probably as strong as invisible shields, and the texture is way better. There is no screen protection, so that's a bit of a bummer, but since this isn't bound to the case, since this isn't a case, since it doesn't require the exact iPhone dimensions, in theory, and I haven't tried this, but I can't see why it wouldn't work, you could have a static screen shield installed and then put this on top of that screen shield, and that would work just fine. So you'd have, this on top of the screen shield, and then your screen will be protected that way. So that's good to know. Or you could, of course, cut a screen shield out if that's what you wanted to do. I don't very much or ever really use screen protection. So, you know, it's not that big a deal for me, but for some, I know that's kind of a deal breaker. So, yeah, it is compatible with screen shields rather, but no, it does not come with one. But other than that, it is a very basic product. I think it's excellent. I mean, it makes it beautiful. I mean, this full body style, you get the band covered, and that is just really slick. And there's so many other manufacturers that don't support that. Of course, since it is an edition, there are many, if not all, cases that will not work. If you have some of the wow, I can speak English. If you have some of the cases that are stretchy, like the Switch Easy Capsule Rebel, or you know, a couple other Switch Easy cases and some of the spec cases like the Candy Shell, you may be able to get a fit without experiencing issues. But if you have like the in-case slider or another case that is pretty much well bound to the iPhone dimensions itself, you will, and I guarantee that, run into some issues. But like I said, I mean, this is just a beautiful device as it is, and it is what it is. I mean, you're not going to get anything more. You're not going to get drop protection. You may get, you know, a little bit of drop resistance, but you're not going to get drop protection. It's basically for scratches and for very sexy looks. So for $24.95, I think it's an excellent value, much better than some of those other ones out on the market. You do get that beautiful carbon fiber look, and you know, I think it's pretty good value in the end. Of course, it wouldn't be a TSIG video if we didn't give a couple away, so thanks to iCarbons for sending a few extra. We have a wood one for iPhone 4. This isn't actual wood. It is, again, 3M sticker, but it does look like wood, and they actually even have marks in the sticker, so it looks like grain, which is pretty cool. And then this comes with a light Apple sticker. And then, of course, the button and on the back of the band. So that's cool. This is perfectness. This is available for winning. If you want to win this one, click the annotation in the top right-hand corner to go to a video. And then on that video, all you have to do is comment, and you'll be entered to win that one. And then this one is the iCarbons for 2008 Unibody MacBook Pro. No, 2008 Unibody MacBook. So if you do have this, this is very model specific. It will not work with newer MacBook Pros or older MacBooks or plastic MacBooks. It is pretty specific to the 2008 Unibody MacBook. But if you have that, click the annotation in the top left-hand corner to jump to the video where you can enter to win that. You can enter to win both of them, but please only enter ones where you have each respective device. If you don't have a MacBook, don't try and win the MacBook skin. Let people who have the MacBook try and win that. But there you go. Thanks so much to iCarbons for sending them out for review. Hopefully this was a good video. I love tips. I love comments. I love suggestions and criticism. Give it to me. I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and comment. And as always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks.